battle droid army has arrived on Christophsis, terrorizing the planet and running through the city's streets in a blitzkrieg-esque battle. The tactical droids are doing their work well. Clone defenses are incredibly ravaged. Fire burns nearly everywhere. Commander Cody and Captain Rex are in the back lines, and they've devised a plan. There's so much blockage on the roads that droid tanks can no longer come forward. Only their thousands of infantry. So the hundreds of clone troopers are going to hold out and try and defeat the droids in the rubble of the city's streets. A war of attrition, slowly whittling down the droid numbers until hopefully they no longer exist. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe with notifications turned on, and comment down below if you'd like to see some more Men of War Assault Squad 2 Star Wars Galaxy at War mod in the future. Now let's get right on into this thing. Real quick, huge thank you to Instant Gaming for sponsoring this video. They have literally the best deals in gaming. I use it all the time. If you like Star Wars games, Lego Star Wars for $2. Star Wars Battlefront 2 for $9. One of my favorite Star Wars games, Jedi Knight Jedi Academy, $1.70. If you want to play the Star Wars Galaxy at War mod, Men of War Assault Squad 2, $3. Extremely popular games can be up to 99% off. Link in the description below. Thank you to Instant Gaming for sponsoring the channel. Thank you guys for watching. Let's get into the video. Alrighty then, gamers, let's go in slow-mo for the start because it will be rather laggy. There are thousands of droids coming on forward here and hundreds of clone troopers defending on the battlefield. So expect some lag to come. It's also a nighttime battle, which I really love doing. I think they look super sick, but it does usually result in a little bit more lag on the battlefield just because the glow of the laser fire does increase, sort of the lagification of the battle. It's such a cool thing to look at, but yeah, it does make the game a little bit more slow, I guess you could say. We do have ourselves a mortar back here for the clone troopers on the front line, so hopefully it can manage to rip through some of these battle droids. There goes a shot. Let's see where it ends up landing. Some really good shots can destroy droids outright. There's the tactical droid laying on the ground right there, not pushing forward. There's the mortar shot landing. It would have been really funny if it just killed the tactical droid. But no, it gets 3 droid kills right there, which is not too shabby. But a lot of the infantry surrounding the mortar is now dying out here in the front lines. Again, this is going to be a major war of attrition, which means that, yeah, we're going to see some serious clone trooper deaths, and we're not going to be seeing a lot of droid deaths at the very, very start. It will be a rough battle going forward, for sure, for the clones. We got a Westar clone trooper over here. Maybe he took it from a dead ARC trooper or something along those lines. Got some DC-15A troops over this way. They, of course, have much better range than the DC-15C counterpart, so it's good to see that they're firing away early on in this battle while the droids are still a ways away. I saw another mortar shot going into the air. There she goes. We're gonna have to do better than that. I mean, I'll take 2 dead droids, but we're looking for like these batches to get hit by the mortar. If you could land a shot there, we're talking 15, 16 droids dead in an instant. Hitting the outskirts is not nearly as good. You can see just how well the clone troopers are doing by the number of blue laser fire you see in the air. Obviously, there's a lot more red than blue right now. Okay, that mortar shot was like a little bit better. We're looking at 4 dead droids right there. Not too shabby. I do want to see the mortar actually strike in the middle or like back here where there are hundreds of droids. That would definitely be ideal. But it is what it is. It is what it is. We're trying to root for the clones no matter what, even if their performance is a little bit lackluster. Okay, we've only got 1 mortarman, and he ends up getting shot up right there as well. So the mortar definitely was a little bit disappointing in the totality of things right here. DC-19 firing away from this dead AAT, which is good to see. This thing can seriously shred if he opens up, but right now he is definitely not opening up, and we are seeing a lot of clone troopers getting suppressed on the battlefield, not doing fantastically here. Oh, shots going all the way back this way is kind of crazy. Okay. Alright, droids really sniping clones from afar right now. I think the next major holdout will be this area where we've got like a collapsed bridge type deal going on. So once the droids kind of make it to there, I think we'll start seeing more and more deaths of them, but there's just kind of sporadic clones throughout this area. I don't think they're going to be able to really get that many kills, so let's go ahead and time-lapse until the droids make it to like right about here or something crazy happens. Alright, 2 minutes of fighting, and the droids are still all the way back here. So the clones are actually getting some kills in this little choke point area here, which is great to see. I think this shoulder-mounted minigun is definitely helping out a little bit. I mean, that's going to be pretty stellar. And also, we do have a E-Web turret back here that's just spraying fire. E-Web turrets are so nice because they never ever get suppressed. They only run out of ammo and then have to reload, but they will not get suppressed during the battle, which is just a fantastic thing. A few clones are getting cut down now in the back here, so they are going to take some losses. It also looks like more droids are going to attack the left side over here, so this will turn into less of a choke point, as it will be a basically route system for the droids to come through. Still got a T-21 soldier right here. I'm hoping he could maybe grenade as the droids get closer. That would be really nice. But it is good to see that the droids did have a little bit of a stalling point right here. You have to remember, there's all of this clone trooper defense left. This is going to be a long battle. Let's see actually how many droids have died on the battlefield. So red are dead droids, yellow are dead clone troopers. Really not too many droids have died at this point. We need to be seeing those numbers up. At some point here, we need to see a clone trooper holdout go really steady. Bunch of clones dying right over here. That's no bueno. This bridge route, though, is starting to fire away a little bit through the tiny gaps in the collapsed bridge, which is good to see that they can fire out this way. It also means that the droids will likely be able to fire at them from afar too, which is really not good. It might not end up being the choke point that we really want to see, but it is nice to see that they are supporting the guys farther that was a weird way to pronounce that. Farther forward. Ooh, shotgun trooper spraying down some clone troopers. Yeah, those shotgun troopers are lethal. From afar, obviously, they're not great. They have really limited range, and then their spread just makes it really hard to hit targets. But close up, they are one-shot kills through and through. They can really disrupt choke points. So if that guy gets farther forward up there, he could definitely do some serious damage. We've also got some snipers back here managing to fire away, which is good to see. Yes, it's very nice. Love to see. We actually have 4 E-Web turrets in this choke point here. That could do some serious damage for sure. By the way, some of these bodies out here are just static bodies. They are not part of this battle. They're from battles past. So don't worry. Those aren't like additional clone troopers that have died. I don't think they'll even highlight, to be honest. No, they won't. Okay, good. So it won't show. It's like, that's a real clone. That's a dead static clone. So not to worry. There's not just more clones dropping out of nowhere. Those were from battles past. I mean, obviously, there's a ton of shredded ATTEs, AAT tanks, etc. on this battlefield as well. So this has been a war that's been ongoing for days, if not weeks at this point, for the battlefield to get into the state that it currently is. Still hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of battle droids in these areas right here, pushing on forward. It would be nice if the mortar was up this way, but sadly it is not. This E-Web turret, oh, that one's been long gone. It's these 4 that we are still looking at currently, who could potentially still manage to do some damage. And this one's really cool because it can fire just in this little slit right here. Makes it hard for the droids to fire back at him, but he's got a nice little range right there. Of course, the droid snipers likely should be able to get some kills on him as well. More droids dropping in this area, dead as doornails, but they are getting more fire out, which means that this clone trooper choke point could end up going down a good bit here. We do want to see more droid deaths as well, just for the fact that we want this to be a little bit less laggy, because currently we are looking at about 15 FPS, and hopefully later on we'll be able to go out of slow motion, probably at the halfway point or something like that. 1 E-Web turret goes down right there, the rest still firing away. Let's go ahead and time-lapse a little bit more here. Yep, clones drop pretty fast right there. This didn't end up being the choke point I think we hoped for, because the droids didn't really enter this area and get chopped down. Actually, this area back here ended up being way better for the clone troopers long term here, which is good for them to at least have some sort of a stand over that way. But further back, you know, maybe this area will do the same. Maybe this is where we'll see more droids dropping, or back here. We just need some solid stop points for the clone troopers to end up hitting. Of course, at the very back lines back here, we definitely have the most clone troopers, I would say. These guys could definitely do some damage. Like kind of a choke point over here, I guess you could say, but not great of one, so that's why we need the attrition to really start racking up, or else the droids will start to just sort of barrel through here. The problem is the droids are now able to use this area as cover as well, which means, yes, they can get suppressed, but, you know, they'll also have nice cover system to move up from instead of just purely being out in the open. And that also goes for all the rest of the wreckage, too. I mean, it's just a really good battlefield for assaulting in some ways and really difficult in other ways. It's a pretty interesting map, actually. It's from the For the Republic map pack, and we have not gotten to the Christophsis level, but I don't think it's the same map because it's in the old For the Republic map, so I think he maybe made a new one or something along those lines, so I'm not entirely sure, but it would be cool to see like a mission on this map as well in the future, that we get to play as one of the factions or something like that. I could imagine it being very, very brutal. Also made a few adjustments to the map myself. I usually end up doing that, so yeah, that tends to be how it goes. I guess there was one clone trooper left alive over that way for a while. He does end up getting dropped there. Are any droids really dying over here? I need to check that out. Okay, one droid has died in this area. The rest are just pushing through really, really nicely right now, getting good spam fire out, killing an E-Web turret driver right there. I think these guys will be a little bit more protected over this way, but the guys off to the left side are dying pretty bad. We do have one E-Web way back here doing some sniping. I mean, he's got some distance to cover right there, but he's kind of doing it, and the ricochet shots are actually doing a nice job there too. So that's good to see. Yeah, these clones getting butchered. Droids not really getting stopped right now. Come on, kill these droids. There's so few of them. You should be able to kill those droids, like pretty decently. Come on, guys. There we go. All right, there's a kill. Yeah, this right side you should be able to super easily kill. I want to see more kills from you fellas over this way. And then once those droids round this corner over here, I want to see some good kills from this E-Web turret, hopefully. All right, more droids going to the right side. Seems like they're splitting their force right now between left and right. Probably the worst case scenario for the clones to have that happen. They're getting a few kills here and there, though. That's good. They weren't getting any for a few minutes there, so I'm glad to see they're doing something now. That's what we want. We need more kills, baby! I am full-on rooting for the clones in this battle. I typically do root for the clones, but it tends to be if one side is, you know, sort of doing worse than the other, I tend to root for them because it's more fun to see an underdog story going through. This clone better heal or do something because he is under some pressure, and I saw him get shot a few times right there. Seems like the droids actually aren't pushing left right now. They are all choosing to go to the right, which is best case scenario for the clone troopers right now as they're able to fire down this way and really get that choke point experience that they're looking for, and they are getting some droid kills, which is very nice as well. Oh, shotgun trooper trying to go left. Ooh, he's getting some shots in there, but it's a little far away to be super damaging, so they managed to take him out and dispense with that battle droid right there. All right, how many kills have they gotten in this area? All right, they're getting a few. They're getting a few, which is nice to see. The bulk force is going to be coming through pretty soon here, which could be devastating going forward. Why don't we go ahead and time-lapse this and see the... oh, wait. Wait, we got a big push over here. Oh, this could be Jover. It's another shotgun trooper, of course. They do tend to come forward first, so they will go extinct during this battle at some point, but they tend to come forward first because they have the worst range on their guns, so they actually are forced to come forward and fight right away versus other troopers who can fire from a distance. Nice grenade there. Didn't really amount to much, but I like the gusto. I like to see that on the battlefield. Ooh, yeah, more pushes over this way. Okay, maybe this area is going to go down fairly soon. I'm liking that they're getting at least a few more kills on the battlefield before they do go down. There's also these two fellas back here that are getting some good snipes in with their DC-15As. Two DC-15Xs here would go so hard. They just don't have it. They just don't have it, sadly. That would go incredibly hard, though, if I were to say so myself. Actually, the clones are holding a decent bit here. Why don't we do this time-lapse? Alright, the droids are like hard stuck right here. They are not doing very well getting past this point. This droid actually slams a nice little kill right there. Let's see if we can bump it up a speed. It's pretty laggy. It's pretty darn laggy, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, he did not get that kill. He's just got him suppressed. Alright, it is super laggy. Yeah, this is going poorly. I think the backup fire from these clones all back here. Oh, this E-Web did end up dying. I think this is really, really helpful. This E-Web too, helping out in the back. it just kind of prevents the droids from all coming forward at once and stuff like that. Plus, this is still rounding off a really, really solid fire into this choke point, basically preventing the droids from getting forward at all. Oh, that droid had a grenade and he died before he could throw it. That would have been an absolutely massive play by him, but no dice. Not going to happen today. We do have a few more clones back here trying their hardest right now, and these guys over here as well. They are just going all out. Oh, this E-Web did end up dying. So did that trooper right there. Yeah, they're going balls to the wall. They're trying their hardest here to prevent the droid onslaught from fully being actualized at this point. And right now they're just kind of vibing out. It's funny how this fire is in slow-mo, but this fire is like in good slow-mo. Like this looks like crap. This looks good. It's very interesting. Actually, how much would the FPS improve if we switch to daytime? Just a couple FPS. Why don't we switch the rest of the battle to daytime? Why not? We can go with that and see how it goes. See if it makes a bit of an improvement. After all, this could be a multi-day battle. You know what I'm saying? This could be a battle that does take a few days for the clones or the droids to gain victory, or whoever does win. I actually don't know where the tactical droid is. He very well could have died, unless he's like all the way in the back. No, there's no one alive in the back currently for the droids. Or the clones, obviously, but yeah. Okay, a few more droids entering the breach over this way. Actually, 2-speed is not too laggy anymore, which is great to see. Again, don't see the TAC droid, don't see the droid commander either. If you guys do spot them, let me know in the comment section below. But as of right now, I think they are kind of MIA on the battlefield. A couple droids pushing pretty far forward, which is good. They're getting fire out too. Droids can always push forward, but if they die without getting fire out, it usually means the choke point has not been broken, but I would say it probably has been broken now that they're able to get in there. Doesn't mean the clones won't continue to get kills, it just won't be as effective anymore. More droids firing at these guys too. They're getting a few kills as well, probably those sniper droids in particular, doing quite well against some of these clone troopers. Oh yeah, a few of these guys dropping big time right now. Droids finally got a hold of the situation. Let's actually check out the dead clone troopers to dead droids. Okay, tons of dead droids over here. Also more over this way too. That's very, very good to see. The clones had a solid stop line here. I think they'll have some more to come. They got more gas in the old tank. They're ready. This could be a very long battle going forward, though. There is quite a bit going on. That's why I like to use the time lapses to sort of keep things going for the viewer's perspective, because especially when it's just choke point after choke point after choke point that can take quite a while to go through. It's more fun to just watch the exciting parts. Oh! He just got a really nice dome on this guy over here. He's very low health then, with the DC-15X as well. If he manages to stay alive, he could get some serious kills. Alright, but he definitely is very low health. E5 sniper, I'm surprised it actually didn't one-shot with a headshot. Maybe it just grazed his head, or maybe it just hit just below the neck or something along those lines. This E-Web still firing away, and it does get killed. The Daily Curse rears its ugly head. This thing got 22 kills. This one got none. This one up here got 1. That's it. This one got 13. So actually, the one way back here did better than the others. That's actually pretty interesting. This guy right here with the minigun, 5 kills. The DC-15X soldier only has 1. Interesting stuff. This guy's got none. The Z6 rotary cannon guy has 2 kills. None. This guy's got 2 right here. So yeah, the clones all together starting to pull a little bit more weight. Oh, this is an E-Web turret 2. Ooh, 1 kill. Okay, so it's not really doing all that much right now. It is firing out though. The droid's making bigger pushes. I have a feeling these clones will start to drop a lot more. I'm just hoping they can take maybe 10 more droids with them at this point. But yeah, as these droids start really entering into the fray, it's going to be Jover for the clones. There's really good cover. They can spread out. It's not the best choke point out there, so it will be tough for the clone troopers to hold this positioning, I think, going forward. We'll just have to wait and see, though. You never know. Ooh, clone over here getting sniped out by some droids. Yoinks! Not fantastic. Look at this Westar gunner going hard in the paint. We got the big boy shoulder blaster going off too, and the E-Web turret over here, which now has still 1 kill. Okay, it is not doing fantastic. I will say that E-Web turret certainly could be doing better on this battlefield, but it's all right. It's all right. Just Keep it up, I guess. Oh, guys all the way back here getting sniped out too. My goodness. Droids are going for the death blow. Getting another kill right there as well. These guys are nice and tucked away. But they're probably going to be suppressed for the rest of the battle. If they do stand up, they're going to get blasted. And that guy gets blasted anyway, despite staying down. He took the safe option and it didn't pay off. Oh, the other DC-15X blaster trooper up there dies as well. I'm hoping for some, like, grenade points at some point. Like, maybe this guy could get a grenade off. But, oh, he's shooting droids underneath this bridge. Oh, yeah, he got a few kills there. That's not too bad. That's a cheeky little spot then. I'm telling you, he could get some grenades. Especially to the left over here. Just granata. He could go crazy, but he is not right now. He is hell-bent on defending the underneath part of this bridge. Oh, he's actually having, like, a little bit of a John Wick moment. Oh, but he's going to get grenaded himself. Oh, that's the problem, man. Eventually, your John Wick moment ends. We can't all be the Wick. Okay, so this position is now dead. The droids have now secured this area here. They did take some good losses, though. That's nice to see for the clones continuing to get kills. War of attrition continues. That's what we want to see from these clone boys. Why don't we go ahead and do a time-lapse over here and watch these clones starting to defend this area as the droids move up. Alright, clone troopers back here, not having a great day. This has not been the choke point they really wanted, I think. Definitely some droids dying, that's for sure. But overall, they just are getting kind of wiped over this way. The clones further back over here are attempting to salvage the situation, trying to get a little bit more fire out before the droids kind of exterminate them. But right now, that's not working out either. It's definitely a rough spot for the clone troopers to be in. E-Web turret back here could still do some damage, though. I think this thing has some range to it. And then we get to sort of Cody and Rex's defense back here. It's been a long road, and this is the number of droids remaining. I'd say probably like half of their force is still left alive, which is a very solid force, obviously. I'm hoping these clones can put up a little bit of a fight at the very least, but it's looking rough. The droids are moving past that little security checkpoint right there now. They're moving forward. They're getting hit by some laser fire, but it's super far away, and there is damage drop-off, so the lasers are doing less and less damage the farther away the clones are shooting them from, so it's not really going all that great right now. Also, droid snipers out here firing away, which is really bad because they are quite powerful, even at range. Obviously, they're sniper rifles, so they're going to be pretty good. So I wouldn't be surprised if this E-Web turret does end up going down fairly soon. It's got 3 kills, not bad. This one up here ended up having 2. This one right here ended up having 9, and this one had 7, so pretty decent. I think the clone infantry around here got more kills, though, which is good. I think they did a little bit better than the E-Webs probably this time around, just because I was seeing more fire from them. Ooh, he tried. He did make an attempt, and he got severely crushed as a result. We do have a DC-15X trooper way back here. He actually just got shot. Droids are aware of your presence, my guy. And a lot of clones over here that I just don't imagine doing super well because they don't have the best emplacements or anything like that. I think it is going to be the final stand of clones here that we hopefully see actually defend. It has been a ragtag defense this whole time, but it has not gone the way of the clone trooper, that's for sure. This has not been very good for the clone troopers' perspective. They've been taking beatings. It's been really, really rough. Alright, droids basically blitz through that space, no problem at all. Rex and Cody's boys back here are firing a little bit right now. I'm gonna retreat these clones. I want to see the clones like really make an effort at a final stand, and I don't think this is it if they're chilling up top here. Okay, a couple of them got shot down. It's better than them getting shot down up there and doing nothing, so that's good for us. Clone troopers in an all-out fight. This E-Web turret already died, and how'd the guy end up in front of it? What? Cody back here vibing. Alright, let's go into full speed. Droids are definitely going to win this. I don't know.
I really wish I could hope for a different outcome, but I just think that the droids do have this in the bag at this point. They're just coming forward. They're destroying. I kind of thought the choke points would do more and we'd have some like really hard stop situation for the battle droid army at this point. But nah, the droids have just managed to push, persevere, go through, fight and win. It's been really brutal for the clone troopers through this whole thing. I think our only hope is that these clone troopers around here can hold this angle and win. It's possible. They do have an E-Web turret right here, rapid firing out. That's good to see. Rex is over here with his DC-17, of course, blasting away too. I mean, we do have numbers. We're not alone in this fight, brothers. No, sir. We're still in this thing. We can make it happen. Although it's highly unlikely. Droids aren't even really losing that many troopers right now. They've lost a few. Just not a crazy amount. This was our last good hold, I think, back here. It's been a long battle. This is a long battlefield. Like, don't get me wrong. This battlefield is chunky. Oh! Rex went down! Holy cow. These droid snipers do not mess around. He had hero health, too. So, he was likely pretty decent. Alright, Cody, I'm moving you over this way, buddy. I'm moving you this way. Get into these defenses, alright, friend? You get over here. I'm gonna rearrange a little bit. I'm gonna try and make this the best possible last stand we can do. Because right now we're on track for the clones to get hard wiped. And I don't want that! I want a hard W for the clone troopers. I actually think if we can sneak these guys straight here, it might happen. Go, 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 go. Yeah, this is actually a good spot. This is a solid spot for the blokes. Yeah, this ain't bad. Okay. Alright, we've solidified clone power in this direction. Honestly, I think I gotta move these guys too. This guy's got the blast shield, so he's a little bit better. But these guys gotta move over this way. E-Web turret's down. I don't know if remanning it's the best idea, because I think snipers will just continue to take them out right there. So, I understand I'm helping the clones. I get that, but you don't understand how much I desire the clone trooper W right here. Look at the Z6 rotary cannon going hard in the paint. That's what we like to see. Alright, if the clones come back from this, I will be so impressed. Even with me moving them around a little bit to try and optimize, it is a slim chance of clone trooper victory here. Very slim chance. I kept these guys out in the open, because if they're out in the open, they will not get suppressed. Alright, this guy is beyond being able to help over there anymore, so we'll move him over this way. Yeah, they won't get suppressed if they're like this, so it's actually a pretty clutch idea. This guy right here could get some grenades. He could get... The droids might be a little far away right now, but he could. That guy did end up dying. Those blast shields are hard to shoot through, keep in mind. Those things are tough, so... Oh, he did get a grenade off! Let's go! Big grenade, too! Nice, do 3 more. He's got 4 grenades in his kit, so if he could do a few more of those, get some big boom booms! Licky boom boom down, that would be very nice. We're still getting kills on the left side. Left side's okay. This guy gets another grenade out. What was that? Okay, he got 2, but like... Why? That was the worst spot to throw that grenade. Are you kidding me, bro? Like, what are we doing here, fella? What are we doing? That was cringe. And now the droids are shooting these guys diagonally, so now they're kind of more suppressed. Z6 rotary cannon boy is dead. That's not good right now. Yeah, we're getting pincer movement. That guy's dead now. The grenade boy, who, you know what? He got a couple kills, but at the end of the day, it was kind of pathetic a little bit. I'm not going to lie. It was not the best show of force. We're still seeing more droids dying, so at the very least, the clones will go out with a bang. They're continuing to get some kills, chop it up a little bit, but man, I really thought this defense would do a little bit better. Those two are still alive over there. That guy's still alive there. I thought the clones would do a little bit better than they're doing. I thought they would get more kills. There's still a huge number of droids left alive. I thought the E-Web turrets would do way better than they did. I thought we'd have some good choke point fights, but I think the droid snipers actually are kind of the saving grace of the battle droid lines. They have gone so hard in the paint for the droids. Maybe without those droid snipers, we would be seeing a clone trooper victory right now. But I don't know. Hey, you know what? Cody's still up. We still got a few clone troopers left alive over here, too. You know, it's looking okay. He has a rifle. Why isn't he using it? Use your DC-15A. And he gets shot. Incredible! Alright, the droids are now funneling through. Killing left and right. We got a grenade off. Doesn't get a kill. Okay, we got another grenade off. Terrible grenade. That grenade's in. That's not good. That clone dies over there. We got one last clone trooper here. He gets a grenade off. Oh, he gets grenaded himself, but martyrdom doesn't get a kill. Sad. Wow, what a droid run right there. Red are dead droids, yellow are dead clone troopers. I mean, they did a decent job defending here, but just weren't able to do it at the end of the day. This was indeed the war of attrition I was looking for, but the droids still managed to do it with all of these losses. Hundreds of losses. And the droids still pulled through. Holy cow. I think it was the snipers, honestly. I think the snipers really did well for the droids. Let's see. This sniper has 6 kills. This sniper has 4. You can tell they're snipers because of the little crosshair on them. This guy has none. This guy back here has 5. This guy's got 2. Okay, so the droid snipers don't have that many kills, but then again, some of the ones that could have had a lot of kills could have also died, so there's that too. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy this video. Please be sure to hit that like button if you did enjoy, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.